Making solar energy economical. With the exponential growth of the population and its needs, engineers are now facing many challenges related to the production of energy. As a source of energy, nothing matches the sun. It outpowers anything that human technology could ever produce. Only a small fraction of the sun's power output strikes the earth, but even that represents 174,000 terawatts and could provide 10,000 times as much as all the commercial energy that humans use on the planet. Solar photovoltaic panels are based on the photoelectric effect, stating that certain materials would give off sparks of electricity when struck by sunlight. Although solar power seems like the next best thing in the energy world, it isn't as exploited as fossil fuels, and there's a reason for that. It has many disadvantages.
First of all, solar energy developers are subject to many tensions, mainly coming from oil firms which have high political impact. Second comes the cost. One main issue is material purity. Because impurities block the flow of electric charge, current solar cell designs require high purity and consequently expensive materials. The third issue is the efficiency. Most solar panels convert only about 20% of the solar energy to electricity by photoelectricity. Then comes the need for storage. In the same location, depending on the weather, we only have the sun for a certain amount of time a year. In fact, a cloudy weather results in less sun rays arriving to the panels than a sunny weather. For that, solar energy is bounded by time. That's why we have to store it. The different solutions for that are unsuccessful at this time. So how can we improve the implementation of solar energy?
To be able to reach this objective, engineers and non-engineers have to collaborate. More specifically, materials engineers and nanotechnology engineers must work side by side with politicians working for the government. Concerning the cost of the solar energy, engineers can make materials thick in one dimension for absorbing sunlight and thin in another direction through which charges could travel. Such a strategy envisions cells made with nanorods. Light could be absorbed down the length of the rods, while charges could travel across the rod's narrow width. As for efficiency, engineers can focus on using nanocrystals in the panels. In standard cells, the impact of a photon releases an electron to carry electric charge, but it also produces some useless excess heat. Nanocrystal enhance the chance of releasing a second electron rather than a heat, boosting the electric run output. Regarding the energy storage, engineers could mimic the biological capture of sunshine by photosynthesis in plants, which stores the sun's energy in the chemical bond of molecules that can be used as food. The plant's way of using sunlight to produce food could be duplicated by people to produce fuel.
For solar energy to be economical, it has to be more widely used, and politicians can play a great role encouraging solar energy companies by reducing or exempting them from paying taxes, as well as building new governmental facilities running on green energy, specifically solar, to set an example for other institutions and housings. A politician, being very influential, plays a major role in the awakening of the people on the importance of the solar energy, as it could be an important point in their agenda.